Women reveal how they feel about men they can control and manipulate. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Way with the Way of Life. Y'all read the title, man. About to get straight to this video, then we're gonna break it down. Viewer discretion is advised. Let's go ahead and play the clip, then we're gonna break it down. Then you already know what we're gonna do. We're gonna hop into those comments. This is craziness right here. This is craziness. So we're gonna play it one more time, but it says, when my talking stage makes a sexual comment, so now there's no chance of us ever working because my husband would never sexualize me like that. This is so cap, bro. And the comments make it worse. Are you really trying to trick us and make it seem like your husband is not supposed to be attracted to you? Do we not remember all those corny movie lines where it's like, honey, does this dress make me look fat? Honey, do I look sexy to you anymore after I had kids? Blah, 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 blah. So you're telling me, so they're actually telling on themselves, which makes it even funnier. They want a husband that is just there to take care of them and that they can run and walk over. And by they, I don't mean all women. I'm talking about how a lot of women do think. Now again, a lot of women can think one way, but that doesn't mean that that's going to be their reality. Just like a lot of guys can think one way, but that doesn't mean that that's going to be the reality. You get what I'm saying? So it goes both ways. But you cannot sit here and tell me that as a husband, you're not going to be attracted to your wife or want to smash your wife. But the comments are, let's just get into the comments, y'all. Let's just get into the comments because the comments get crazy. The first one says, this is how I knew my husband was the one. He never mentioned anything physical to me the entire time we talked. He waited for me to initiate when I was ready. Then the creator says, hope I find a man like this. And everyone else is like, I reckon it's not about finding a man like him, but instead being a woman who attracts a man like that. No, it is in fact finding him anyways. So you're telling me that this dude took you on date after date, meal after meal, phone call after phone call, text after text, week after week, month after month, and he never mentioned to you once that he wanted to smash or he found you sexually attractive? And you thought that was a green flag? No, you knew this dude was a sucker, which is why you made him become your husband. I bet you are a housewife, which is nothing wrong. I salute you. You did your thing, right? Congratulations. But I bet you run your husband. I bet you probably don't have to pay for anything that you don't want to pay with. And he's one of those, oh, I gotta ask my wife first type of motherfuckers, right? Because let's be honest, gentlemen, you pull up to a woman, are attracted to them, and you are sexually interested in having sexual relationships, just like a woman. A woman that is actually interested in a man is not going to hold off on sex for a month, 2 months, maybe the first date, second date, but not a month, 2 months. Especially not until they become married. Like, what are we talking about now? What are we talking about? But it gets worse. No, but seriously, I didn't settle or tolerate this behavior. I ended up finding the love of my life and best friend. He would never. You're giving me hope, girl. Thank you. It starts to feel so draining when it keeps happening with every job. I know if I hang in there, I'll find him eventually. What are we? Do not let this woman fool y'all. Women are nasty individuals, and there's nothing wrong with that. I like that shit. But women are hornier than most men. But again, because a lot of y'all be trying to shame women, they gotta hide that facade and act like, you know, they're nuns and they would never do such a thing. But I'm telling you, if a woman is not trying to smash, again, if it's the first date, that's something different. But after the second or third date, especially, if she is not trying to smash or she turns down you trying to initiate, she is not interested in you, and she's just using you for time, energy, and resources, which is what a lot of these husbands become, which is why a lot of people be talking about prenups or how the classic divorce scenario goes, oh, the husband becomes broke, right? But that's because, again, what happens with most of these scenarios, the husband's taking care of the wife and the wife's not doing anything. So of course, if she ends up leaving that loser, she has nothing and she committed her entire existence, quote unquote, to the dude. So of course you have to compensate because you decided to take all the responsibility and the burden of taking care of a grown adult. And then of course, when she decides to leave you and she has nothing, of course she's going to take from you. It just makes logical sense. You know what I'm saying? It's not just, oh, that's how all marriages go. I was going through this right now. The guy I'm talking to has not mentioned anything about intimacy, and I thought it was because he was not into me. Realize that's how it should be? No. See, now you're confusing people. This is what I'm telling you. You can't take advice from a woman or going to give you advice that's going to work in their best interest, best favor. It's not going to be the actual advice that's going to help you out and work in your favor. That's why when you ask your mom or your aunt or your sister what to do to get a woman, what they always say, treat her nice, be a gentleman, give her flowers, be a yes man, take your coat off, there's a puddle, let her step on it. You know what I'm saying? Let her walk all over you. And let me ask you something. Has that ever worked for you? No. There's a reason why. It only works in their favor, not in your favor. They're telling you what they want, but they're not telling you what needs to happen for you to get what you want. There's a difference. Again, she's telling you what she wants, but she's not telling you what you need to do to get what you want. And then someone says, no, because you just validated my point though. If we don't tell you if we don't tell y'all we want you, y'all find someone else who does. That has been my experience every time. I let the girl steer the relationship. Bro, do not try to make women's actions logical. They don't know what they want at all. It's our job to guide them. Okay, so I agree with the second half. It is our job to guide and lead. It is our job to guide and lead. On the 14th, I forgot about this one. On the 14th, we celebrate 7 years together, but that first year he would drive 2 hours to me after getting off work at 10 p.m. So he gets there at midnight and stay every weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday morning? What? Then went on for a year before we ever got physical. Gentlemen, let me ask you right now. Would you drive after a long day, getting off at 10 p.m., drive 2 hours to a woman, late night, horny, tired, frustrated, and you get no play? And you do this for a year straight, and then you stay there for a weekend, every weekend, and you get no play, but y'all are cuddling, you getting blue balls. She is using you. She is using you for, again, time, energy, resources. Again, she is using you for your time, energy, and resources. I actually got another video that's going to go perfectly with this one, so I'm actually going to play this right now.
Because here's my thing. I'm so sorry. We are living in a world where we could put our vodka sauce over any shape pasta, any shape we want. And the fact that we just keep going back to penne, why the penne again and again and again when we have rigatoni?
You see what I'm saying? So again, these women know what they're doing. They're playing you and manipulating you into thinking you're going to get what you want. But in reality, you're just giving them everything that they want. This is why it's important to, again, lead. You go with your rules. It's my way or the highway. Okay, a lot of y'all think, okay, if I just go with what she says, do what she wants, then maybe she'll give me what I want. No, you tell her what you want, and if she does not want to give you what you want, you go to someone else that's going to give you what you want. That way, again, you're not wasting time. There is no, oh, she played me, or, oh, women ain't this, women ain't that. No, because again, not every woman's going to be interested in you, just like you're not interested in every woman. That's just the way life works. If someone responds, he was probably getting it for somewhere else, but let's focus on you for this one. And everyone's like, girl, please, heal, girl, don't reflect. Like, this is ridiculous. You did this for a year. Bro, I'm telling you, she runs the relationship, bro. That is pitiful. I can't believe I just read that, bro. Then it says, reflect. Which adult guy would go pick a 5 that doesn't want to do anything for a full year? Like, be for real, girl. Like, so even a woman, like, bro, like, you're either lying to yourself or you are trying to downplay that you just manipulated and used this dude, and the dude's a sucker, which is fine. And then someone says, I find it so weird that people can be so full of hatred. Were you loved as a child? Are you okay? I might be a 5 now after I've given him 4 kids, but before that, I like to think I was pretty. So you see how This is an example of how they do mind games. T. Chupi said, what adult guy would pick a 5 that doesn't want to do anything for a full year? Okay, I didn't look at her profile picture, I don't care enough, so I don't know if she's a 5, but what they're saying is, what same dude that has self-respect is going to do that? Again, that example was literally clear as day what I'm talking about. Pure deflection, avoiding the point of the statement, and just cherry picking and tunnel vision on one sentence or one word of the full message, which you cannot do, right? So again, men, take the lead. Do not get upset if a woman that you are interested in is not interested in you. What a lot of y'all do is just like that dude. Man, she's not interested in me right now. She's showing me she doesn't want me. But maybe, just maybe, if I do this, if I do that, if I try really, really hard, then she'll give me a chance. Do you want a relationship like that? Or do you want relationships like this? Where again, a woman is actually interested in you. A woman actually wants you. And you are making her work versus you doing the work. Make sure to DM me on Instagram if y'all need help with text messages. $5 per question, $5 per text message. I got y'all. So I got some stuff set up later on that's gonna help y'all. I got some blueprints I'm working on for y'all. Y'all be on the lookout for that. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. If y'all enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Make sure to check out my other videos, and I'll see y'all next time I post. Peace. We out.